Three quick tips for highly stressed corporates, what would you say?
Great question. I mean, I could be here all night to talk about that, but the biggest thing would be recognizing your stress triggers. So what is it that causes you to react in a stressful way? So when I say stress, it's not like, oh, you get annoyed or pissed off at something, but stress is like the increase in the heart rate, the increase in the breathing, the increase in the adrenaline and cortisol that switches your body from inaction to action. The problem is there's so many of those things nowadays. So it could be that you're late to work because you missed the bus and you're like, I'm late for my meeting, and then that just causes a lot of stress. Or you get to work and there's a client that you really hate dealing with and they've got a list of demands that they want from you immediately. That's going to cause all that to spike as well. So just recognizing what causes you to stress means that you can actually put things in place to protect it. So for example, you keep on missing your bus and that's one of your stress triggers. Cool, why don't you leave the house 5 minutes earlier tomorrow? And that's going to reduce that level of stress. If you've got clients that keep on demanding, whether you're in the position to change that, if you can push back on the client and be like, look, setting boundaries, setting expectations, making that clearer, or you raise it up the next level to your boss or their boss, and that way you can kind of reduce the level of stress rather than just keep fighting against a losing battle and just having that multiple stress over multiple days. The second thing is, once you've recognized it and you've set boundaries, then it's about how you deal with it as well. When you're stressed, that's a good response. Stress is meant to keep you alive. So if you feel hungry, that's a stress. Cool, I'm gonna go eat food. If you're feeling sleepy, that's a stress. It means that your body needs to rest and recover. Whereas when you have an email that's really a client deadline, where's that off switch? When you send that email, cool, you might experience a bit of relief, but then another email comes in and then you get another phone call and then a colleague comes over the top and wants something straight away as well. So there's no on and off switch in our modern life. Whereas back in old caveman times, you can just, you run away from a danger, you survive. You feel really hungry, you harvest some food or you hunt some food, and then you survive. And then you have on and off. Whereas the problem is there's no on and off switch nowadays. So those are kind of maybe the three steps to break it down, is to recognize your stress triggers, put things in place to stop them from happening again, but then find ways of dealing with it as well. So whether it's massage, self-care, journaling, getting a good night's sleep, is a really good way to try and manage that stress as well.